Got to actually start my PlayStation. There we go. Dong. Alright. Starting a little bit ahead of time for something different. Something a touch different. Alright, let me see here. Having 3 monitors is nice. Not gonna lie. I wholeheartedly recommend it if you don't. Okay, wait. Shoot. Hold on a second. Alright, pop out chat. Wait. Okay, there we go. Alright. Switch up and running. If I get ads here, I'm gonna mute Spotify. If I get ads here, hold on, I'm gonna mute myself. I eventually am gonna get a subscription just so I can play it on certain streams, but...
Alright, so I start marching my way down to Carol and HR, and I knock on her door and I say, Carol! Carol, I gotta talk to you about Pepe! And when I open the door, what do I find? There's not a single goddamn desk in that office. There is no Carol in HR.
True story. Let's see here. Oh, Firebot decided it wanted to actually do something. Why do I always have trouble finding my... I wish I could pin my own, server to the top of my list of servers for Discord. Out for food with the family right now. Just stepped out for a smoke so I could pop in here quick. Oh, yo. Enjoy your dinner, dude. Seriously. Enjoy yourself, though. But thank you for stopping in, too. Appreciate that as well. Okay, Firebot. Let me connect this beast up. Boom. Alright. Okay, creator dashboard. Stream manager. There we go. There we go. I'll just put that there. All right, YouTube. Just ordered. Gotcha. So I went back and I actually playing Mortal Shell. Yo, what's up? Have you ever had issues with your capture card freezing on stream? Tanner, I've had it. If like it'll freeze sometimes if I check it. Like when I start up my stream, I always check and make sure that the capture card isn't frozen. And as long as it's not frozen when I start the stream, I've never had it like freeze mid-stream. So I always try to double check it before I actually hit go live, but that's, and I think I think what I do, mine will freeze midstream and I can't figure out how to fix it. Okay, what I do if I'm ever having an issue, because like sometimes I have accidentally started it with it frozen, what I'll do is go into my capture card device, switch the device to something else. I think it usually defaults to like my webcam is like another video capture device. Switch the device and then switch it back, and sometimes that'll unfreeze it. Yo, what's up, Benjamin? By the way, watching from Iran, Trump just announced that the war is over and the bunkers have been destroyed. Our entire unit is still stationed in Iran as undercover scouts. People captured shady stuff. What's this, Benjamin? Yo, LOL, appreciate the sub. Actually, dude, I have played Sekiro on stream before. Maybe I'll go back and play it again. I think I did it, I want to say it was November when I streamed it last, but I have done Sekiro. Is it okay to fart in my sister's lunchbox? I don't see why not. Zone limit? I mean, I think that seems reasonable. You know, if she didn't want you to fart in her lunchbox, why would she have a lunchbox? Just
I see a great change for
you miserable.
You sure? Because I just got a 5-year price guarantee for...
No ads. You can go away until I decide to pay for premium. Yo, what's up, Mr. Phils? How are you doing today? It's electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie, woogie. I'll have to do that. I'm starting to wonder if it's HDMI cable issue on my... I mean, that could be. It's not impossible. If you have any extras, I would like try switching one in and out and see. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it's not possible. It certainly is possible. Whether it's the case or not, I don't know. But nothing's impossible, right? But yeah, I've had good luck with switching my device back and forth. By the way, appreciate all the... We will be getting to the YouTube here in just a second, folks. I'm just editing some of the stream information real quick. Liz P, where are you? There you are. Okay. I don't know. I guess we should put Overture since we're starting Overture. I don't know why it specifically says Overture. How do you stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time? What streaming software do you use, Tanner? I mean, you can do it with OBS too. I think it's just a plugin for OBS. Okay, so there's a plugin I believe you can do to where you can have both a vertical and a horizontal. What is up, Luke Calloway? How you doing today? Let me see. Let me look it up real quick for you. Let's see. OBS vertical plugin. I think it's Atom Vertical. AITUM. I use Streamlabs, which eventually I will be getting away from. Yo, what is up, Keaton M, bro? You play Dark Souls? Actually, I did Dark Souls right before Monster Hunter came out. How is it going, Apollo Doro? Glad to hear everybody is good. Hope you all are doing amazing. Hold on a second here. I'm just getting a few things up and running. Appreciate the follow there, Tanner. Thank you, man. Let's see. Your channel. There we go. Yeah, like I said, it could be... Thanks, man. Gonna do that. What are you playing today? We are starting the DLC for Liza P. Liza P is a... This is my 6th playthrough of the game. Can you play Elden Ring Night Rain? I did a little bit of Night Rain. Apollo, it is not my favorite, but I did play it for a couple of streams. I might give it another shot at some point. I don't know. Yo, what is up, Amadilli? We have a few. If you actually hang around, usually we have a couple. Well, we have one regular, definitely from India. Okay, there we go. And then if you would like to view full screen, I always link the Twitch and pin the comment. That's to anybody who would like a full screen viewing experience. So that's something we offer, but I always tell, we actually are playing RDR2 right now. Well, not right now, but I mean, we have been playing it before the DLC was announced. What is up, Chivas Superfan? How you doing today? Yo, thank you for the subscribe, the 18280. Appreciate that. All right, let's get into this DLC. I've been waiting for this DLC since the game came out. They announced this like right after they launched. Well, this is the DLC for Liza P, not for RDR2, but we will be going back to RDR2 once I'm done with Liza P. But the whole purpose of, as soon as they announced this, I wasn't planning on doing this. They just kind of ninja dropped the DLC launch during the Summer Games Fest. They just were like, oh yeah, it's out now. And I was expecting it later this summer, which is why it didn't really fall into my scheduling that I had for the stream. But it was also one of those things, like, as soon as it came out, I was going to play it in relatively short order. No worries, Apollo. Like I said, people are here when they can be here. People are not when they can't, and I am not. I don't take offense to it. This is what I'm getting at. Hey, you have a good night too, Apollo. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate that.
Alchemists. It might be the only path to their whatever choice you make.
Are you gonna level me up? Thank you much. All right. I think I'm gonna, oh, wait, no, I want to get my capacity up so that I can maybe get down to regular weight at some point. One thing? What's one thing? What's everybody playing right now, right? Like, what is everyone? Okay, so we gotta go to, which one was it here? Malum District? Was that the one that we had to go to? Wait. Does it say if I click the DLC thing again? Okay, maybe it doesn't. I thought it did. Still Opera House, Malum District, Path of the Pilgrim, right. Okay, there we go. I believe this is the one that they said takes us to the DLC, which I'm excited for this DLC because it's just interesting. There's another character there that has a Gemini of their own. Like, that seems to be the main character of the DLC. Have some game advice? What for what game, Apollo? Oh, is it gonna lead us back to that? Okay, so it is that Stargazer. I was like, dude, I bet you that overgrown Stargazer has some point to it.
It feels like they're trying to guide us somewhere.
What sort of games do you like, Apollo? What sort of games do you play? Like, is that what you're looking for, is advice for a game to play? Because if so, give me, that would be something to go off of, to, like, as far as my suggestion. Adventure combat. Adventure combat. Have you played the Shadows of War and Shadows of Mordor, the two Lord of the Rings games that they made. Why are my dogs going nuts? A stargazer from which a mysterious power emanates. Maggie! Shush! I hope you can't hear my dogs going absolutely bananas in the background. This may be a difficult challenge at this time. Isn't it, like... Does it not scale? Sorry, I don't speak really good English. No worries. No, you're not disturbing me at all. But yeah, I would say maybe the two
Wakey.
Lord of the Rings games.
Now, get up. I'm not sure what's going on, but we better check things out.
Oh, I love the crunch sound on the snow is perfect. Okay, well, I guess the sound does not. It's not in the game, but the crunch sound for the little intro is perfect. Hey, you have a good night too, Apollo, and thank you for stopping in. Like I said, I'm not sure what all games to suggest.
Okay.
Outside
There's
of
gotta
those.
be a stargazer nearby. Be on the lookout,
Well, I
pal.
appreciate that, Apollo. Thank you so much. I try to do my best. You gotta go to bed? No worries. Get some sleep. It's often, they often show my stream to people who are, like, about to go to bed. Oh, you want to see me play? Okay. Well, I appreciate you hanging around. And like I said, I hope you do give those games a try if you haven't. I've only played the first one, Shadow of Mordor. I have not done Shadow of War, which I hear is like the far superior one of the bunch. Alright, question is, how difficult is this? Yo, what's up, Mason? How you doing today, man? We are starting the DLC. We are officially in Overture. It said that it's going to be very difficult. Like, it gave us this warning of, like, are you sure you want to do this? So... Oh my god! With someone so gentle? I think that's what you're gentle? Yeah, I try to be. I think I should have been a little less gentle for that fight. Holy cow. Okay, so camping was interesting. Yeah, I love camping. Yo, what's up, Sweet Tooth? How you doing today? Man, we got wrecked. Like, that was not even close. I expected it to be difficult. There was a huge storm and the tent got soaked. Ugh. Yeah, I've had that happen before. I remember one time I went camping when I was a kid. It was a summer camp for Boy Scouts. No, I think it was Cub Scouts. And they had a tornado come through the camp, and I ended up having to, like, they came and wake us up at like 2 in the morning, and they're like, there's a tornado in camp. You have to get to the mess hall. And I'm asking them, like, where in camp is the tornado? And they didn't even know. So, like, I'm like full scale sprinting through, like, it's just torrential storm pouring down. Couldn't see my hand in front of my face, really. And so I'm like full sprinting in like these very uncomfortable rain boots and like just the clothes that I slept in. So it's like some shorts and a jersey. And I'm sprinting down this road through this camp. No clue if I'm actually running at a tornado or running away from it, because they can't tell you where the tornado is. Yeah, this has been very difficult immediately. Like, I am shocked how quickly I mean, I hope we can actually get somewhere in this. Oh, freeze occurs. Oh, they added a freeze now? So many car crashes happen. Oh, God, yeah, that's awful. All right, freeze kind of sucks. Not sure how. Can we circle around it, maybe? Nope. Nope, we cannot. No. Okay. All right. First halfway challenging enemy. Roads are blocked with trees. I like tents better than campers. Well, this was, yeah, I primarily do tent camping, except when we go camping in November. And then we do, like, there's a bunch of cabins at the camp we go to. Are you okay now? I'm doing okay. Yeah, it's just difficult. There's nothing. Ooh, let's try. I want to try out the new outfit. Because this is the outfit that they kind of like advertised with the game. The campsite had like all tents. W outfit, yeah, dude. I would agree with that assessment, Sweet Tooth. This is pretty boss looking outfit. They said, like, when I went to try this, they said, oh, this is gonna be really difficult. Like, they gave me a warning and everything. I'm facing it when I would in the story, though. Like me and me dad. What? So you love video? I've been playing since I was 5 years old. I was playing the Atari 2600, right? Like, I remember the first time I saw a Nintendo and my brain flipped out by the mere fact that there was like 6 colors on the screen at the same time. Yo, what's up, Grace? Grace T5T. I'm just gonna call you Grace, if that's okay with you. How are you doing today? Can I get a mod on Twitch? Yeah. What's, Mason, say something on Twitch so that I can try to mod you real quick. JRD, this is Liza P. This is the DLC Overture that just came out. They released it during Summer Games Fest. Actually, let me bring up Twitch real quick. Create a dashboard, and then community, roles manager. Okay, there we go. Whenever then. Where did chat go? Oh, there you go. There you go. Mason plays with a Z. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Add new. Mason plays. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Mason L plays. Oh, okay, there we go. That's what I'm missing. Mason L play, please. Okay, that should be. There we go. I think that should give you mod. I think I got it right now. Where did chat go? Oh, wait, I already read that. You know what? I go to your channel and I give you like in every video and short and live. I appreciate that, Apollo. Thank you so much for that. Did it not? Is it not you? Okay, let me get moving. Yeah, I was playing some Mortal Shell earlier today. Oh, dude. What, Krat Zoo? All right, just the idea. Are we still in Krat? Like, I don't even think we were in Krat anymore.
Is that? Yes, it is. That's Krat Zoo. How in the blazes? And I mean that literally. The zoo burned down a long time ago.
I live in Ohio.
Give me a minute to think about this.
I guess all the animal or all the enemy are going to be animal based. Ah. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I live in Ohio. Oh my God. I cannot play with those things. Holy crap, dude. Am I even going to stand a chance against these bosses? Like, when am I meant to be tackling this DLC? What the crap? Oh, you're in Michigan? Nice. You live in Italy? I thought we had somebody from Italy before, but I can't remember who that was now. Dude, I don't even understand. Like, am I even gonna be able to deal with this? Like, you die, it's just, there's no... You die so easily. Okay. You've been to Ohio? I'm in Northeast Ohio. I'm right by the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I'm about maybe 15 to 20 minutes west of the Pro Football Hall of Fame, give or take. Probably like not even 15 to 20 miles, probably more like 10 to 12 miles west. Go up north to Michigan and go camping. Maybe someday, dude. Someday, maybe someday I'll have like the freedom with work and stuff to be able to do that. Really need good armor. There's not really much I can do. Well, wait. You're right. I can probably. That's gonna add 10 pounds. Will I still be slightly heavy? Okay, well, I'm definitely fully slightly heavy now, but maybe... Hold on. Let me... Let me go back real... Well, wait a minute. No, there's no point in that. Yeah, this definitely will help up my defense a little bit. I didn't necessarily want to have to increase my weight that much, but... I think I might have to just to have a chance. Hey, basically, it's fine when somebody does that, by the way. I don't really mind that. Hafid, how you doing today? Yo, what's up, Gracie? Appreciate the like. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you for the like over on the TikTok. I don't know. Unless somebody does something that's just straight up like somebody using like straight up, you know, N-word or something like that, I don't necessarily bother with it. Even some of the people that, like, as a small streamer, half of my chat is literally people just trying to get me to say the N-word. And usually, like, if you catch them, and then we just have a good laugh about it and everybody moves on. But like anymore, it's been a running gag in all of my chats. There will inevitably be somebody who shows up and tries to trick me into saying the N-word. Hey, you go to sleep, Apollo. I appreciate you hanging with me, but no, get your rest. That is way more important. Where do you work? I have my own small business. So I work all over like 3 counties basically. Wherever the work is. Dude, I love the like snow buildup we get from rolling in the snow. That's kind of actually a nice touch. Yo, what's up, Madison Storm? How you doing today? Thank you for stopping in. We are playing a little Liza P. This is the Overture DLC that just came out recently. One more thing. What's that, Apollo? Full Moonstone of the Covenant. I wish we actually had a full Moonstone for this weapon. Like, that would be nice if we had a full Moonstone. Let's see here. I wonder how big this DLC is. I've seen, like, I haven't really watched any reviews of it because I wanted to keep fresh, but like I've seen a lot of DLC thumbnails that would indicate that it's short. I only have a small channel, but is good. Apollo, here, hold on. I will give you my, this is what I always tell people who have channels. Let me copy my, here we go. Join my Discord. I have a self-promotion channel in my Discord. If you want to, you're free to like post your stuff there and then I'll go check it out. Let's see, paste. There is my Discord link. I always tell people join the Discord and I will check out your stuff. This game is so peak at just 100% DLC and went into New Game Plus 2. Just keep playing. Let me ask you, Football, being that I'm in base game and I haven't even completed the first playthrough, like the game was giving me indications that it would be super difficult. I don't know what your thoughts are on that. Dude, that is... Dude, the zoo is messed up. It's gonna be tough? Okay. Like, should I go complete the game, do you think? Or do you think it's doable with just skills and repetition? I mean, I imagine it's gonna be tough regardless, right? My first time, my character was in New Game Plus at the end of the base game, and I had a rough time through it. Yeah, but the thing of it is like, the reason that I went through the game... Sorry, I don't know how to you can go however you want. You know, like, I don't think there's any like specific rules around that. I just didn't want to have like my P organ maxed out because like once you get your P organ up so high. Once you get your P organ up so high, like it just kind of makes a lot of things. You clicked in Discord. There should be, you would go to the welcome if you have a Discord, and then it would be able to open it. Do you have Discord? Do you have like a Discord account? Okay. I would suggest getting to chapter 7 or 8 base game. Well, we're in chapter 9 base game. You have to get to chapter 9 before it even unlocks. Okay, yeah, if you click the link to the Discord, it should bring you to the welcome channel where I think you can click to join the server. Like, we are basically at the end of chapter 9. We're right about to go down to the ship, right? So, like, we could finish the playthrough and go to the Isle of Alchemist and do all that fun stuff. No worries, Apollo. We'll catch you next time. We'll get it figured out next time. It's no worries. Vampire Dark Souls. What's up, Ted? How you doing today, man? How is things, dude? How's life? How is the videos? How's everything going with you? Itachi, pretty good work and training, kind of slowing down the videos at the moment, but I should get 2 of them out somewhat soon. Nice, dude. Heck yeah. What's good with you, Itachi? Itachi, we had another viewer from India earlier. Dude, this is wild. Like all the mutated animals and the snow. Amy something. Hold on, it's way back there. Yes, Bodhi. This is Bodhi. Wait, Chihuahua werebear. Bodhi the Chihuahua werebear. I love that. Yeah, this is the DLC. So if you don't want to see the DLC, like if you're trying not to see that, spoiler warning there. The Switch exclusive Dark Souls game? No, that's not out yet. You're thinking of the Duskbloods? Yeah, no, that's not out yet. I think that comes out in 2026. This came out in 2023 and it's multi-platform. Hold on. I've played a bit much of this DLC. So far, it's been pretty good. Yo, appreciate the follow there, Zeko2837. Thank you so much, man. I'm trying to get up here. Okay, Amy Amy Dilly, AMI space DILLI. That was the viewer from India from earlier. The DLC's been great. I hope so. I have high hopes for it. I've been avoiding as many spoilers about it as possible. Second GTA 6 trailer looked okay. Right? Like, I'm not a big GTA guy. I'll probably play it when it comes out, I'm sure, but I still haven't played 5, to be honest with you. Markiona? Okay. The Puppeteer of Death. Thing's gonna fry the PS5? Probably. I mean, I got a base PS5. I'm not getting a Pro. I refuse to get a Pro. You hate the gorillas? Dude, like, I don't know, man. They seem to be the biggest part of the DLC, right? The Xbox Series S, dude, I guarantee you the Xbox Series S version is probably going to be unplayable. I would be shocked if the Xbox Series S version of that game runs at even 20 frames per second consistently. Like, it's going to have massive, massive issues. Oh, that was nice. Getting Silksong and new update this year. Yeah, it would be nice to finally get Silksong for sure. I'm sure we'll probably be seeing... There was a lot of people that came and watched during Silksong that it would be nice to see back, like Mia, probably, perhaps. We had a few people that were specifically here for Hollow Knight. You're praying for 1080 60? I think we'll probably get 1080 60. I don't know if we'll get much more than 1080 60, but we'll probably get 1080 60. Rockstar is good optimization. It doesn't really matter though, Tajik. The Series S, like, no matter how good you are with optimization, there's just some challenges that, and I'm not saying you can't get it running on a Series S. I'm just saying, like, I don't see where you could get a game looking like that running well without seriously downgrading the experience. There's no matter how good you are with optimization, there are certain hardware limits, particularly on the Series S, that doesn't have enough RAM, that is going to be a problem. I want to tell you about the enemies, but I don't. Yeah, please don't. Right? I've avoided it for this long. I kind of want it to all. The Vanished Taxidermist. What brings you hope most in the world? My kids, Bodhi. Pretty simple. No matter how much bad news you absorb when you got kids, particularly young children, like, you realize that the news is just that. It's just the news. RDR2 and Witcher 3 DLC in 2025? We're getting an RDR2 DLC? I have not heard anything about an RDR2 DLC. That's crazy. Welcome back, Spider Parrot. I'm trying to figure out which way I need to go here. Looks like that's the way to go, but I do want to check out these little nooks and crannies because if I get on the path, then I'm not going to be... Nope.
Madam Stalker, is it you? You've come back.
A Mexico DLC? Is that confirmed, Tajik? How you doing today, Spider Parrot?
Oh, no, you're not. I thought she'd return to save me.
What sort of stalker mask do you got going on there?
The stalker with red hair. She helped me escape.
Yeah, I'm excited for this DLC for sure.
The bounty blinded me. My greed, my ambition, one mortal wound.
What's been rumored by Tez 2,
all.
who's the same person who leaked the GTA Remastered and RDR1 ports?
But I did find something. A clue. The Savannah.
Is it going to be...
Experience Center.
Is it just going to be for like the
You're
single
there.
player?
If you see her, the red-haired stalker, give her my thanks. Tell her this isn't her fault. Merely the death of a pathetic fool.
Yeah, just single player?
Blinded
Interesting.
my greed.
I hope you're right on that. It seems weird to think that it's going to be that they would release something like that, kind of, because like we don't even have official confirmation. So something like that would be not that far off from GTA 6, which seems unlikely that they would release something that big. I know they don't care about the multi. I have my suspicions about that news. Just because it would seem like it's really weird from them to release something significant, you know, of that nature that close to GTA 6. Like if we're getting it, like we need to be getting it really, we need to be knowing about it now and getting it like in the early fall. For new generation systems? Okay. Yo, what's up, TM? I'm doing great. How you doing, boss? Oh, I thought I backed far enough away. Maybe we will. Maybe it's right around the corner, but it has to be right around the corner, right? They're not gonna push it into like late winter when we're going to be getting GTA 6 in the spring. I mean, they could. I don't see it. Anything is possible, but I just don't see it. All right, this is... Whoa! Monkey see, monkey D. That's awesome, TM. Hope you are having a phenomenal day. Okay, maybe this is the path. What is going on, dude? I hate when there's like massive branching paths that are on total opposite sides of the level, and you can't decide which way is the right way to go. I heard it costs $2 billion to make. It's going to be a big game. I don't, dude. 2 billion. I would guess 1 billion, right? Because you get it to 2 billion. Like, how do you make your money back on that? Like, I mean, granted, no. I mean, I'm sure they would make their money back, but it's just like, where do you even put that much money? Well, I mean, with marketing, I'm thinking it probably hits $1 billion, right? Because you got to figure marketing is going to be a good chunk of that. This feels a lot like the, this feels a lot like the fair that they have in Chapter 7. Oh, we're still getting quartz here too. Okay, so we're gonna have to go back to the whatchamacallit at some point. Boom, a chop in chat. Let's see. I'm just gonna try a pokey catch on him, a chop. It says 1 billion reaching to 2 billion. I'm not sure that anybody would have any reason to have like super detailed math, or not math, but super detailed numbers on that. TM, because like at this point it's all just estimates, right? Like Rockstar hasn't come out and released their numbers. I'm sure it's expensive, but like that, I think all you can really say is it's probably really expensive with any degree of certainty at this point. Build a new type of Legion arm. Okay, yeah, I was figuring there would be a new type of Legion arm. How much do you think Silk Song is going to cost, by the way? I'm gonna guess it's gonna be 40. As long as they've been working on it, I feel like it's gonna release with a lot more content than Hollow Knight released with, so I'm gonna guess probably 40, and I think they know that they can, like, the people will pay it. Hey, thank you for the lurk, Taco Sam. How you doing today? It feels weird calling you Taco Sam when I know you as Sammy. I'm just gonna continue to call you Sammy because it's messing with my own head to try and do it otherwise. I mean, it would be nice if it was 30. Like, I would definitely prefer 30. Don't get me wrong, but like, if I was a betting man, if you told me I had to like, that I had to say one or the other, I would definitely, like, if you had a gun to my head and I had to pick one, I'm probably picking 40. What in the hell is that thing? Oh, God, okay. Is all get out. Okay, yeah, dude, that is just a silly little onion boy.
Banter! 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 Let's go! Yes! Yes! Yes!
Dude, that little whimper at the end. Like, dude, how could you be like? I don't get how you let that end up on video. I'm just saying. Let's just say that, dude, that is the elephant boy, like, to disturbing degrees. Indeed, perfect timing. Indeed, perfect timing. Let's see, hold on. Let's see. Hornet has 4 times the amount of art as Ghost had. Her sheet is online. Yeah, I like I said, I would guess $40. I want to get a physical copy. I don't know what on yet, but I would like to get a probably. This is gonna be difficult. I'm hoping we can. Dude, this is just the scenery of this level is cool. Like, I don't care what anybody says. It just has some really amazing scenery. You love tax evasion? I mean, does anybody not like tax evasion? Okay, this is getting a little sketchy. What the heck is that thing? Okay, we're really pushing it. It seems to be the perfect place to say this is what is PewDiePie Bridge? What is PewDiePie? I'm not sure what it is. I don't feel safe searching it up because my weird friend told me. Yeah, I don't know what that is either, and I don't think I would. I think your instinct to not search that up is probably the right one. I have no clue what that is. Okay. Ooh, Royal Horn Bow. What in the heck is that? Hold on. Hold on. No way. No way. What? It can shoot unlimited. Okay, what? That doesn't even seem real. Like, that shouldn't be in the game. There's no way. I mean, we don't have enough to level it up. And it doesn't, it's weird because like it doesn't have a handle. Like it doesn't seem to go by the rules that the game is set. Okay, so I don't know. I don't see where going down is in our best interests. Because I don't see a stargazer, and I do kind of... Alright, we're gonna... I think... Do the big enemies, like the huge gorilla and the elephant and stuff, do those respawn? It does not have a handle or a blade? Yeah, we're in the DLC, Aphid. It needs dark... Oh, okay, so it's basically like a boss weapon without being a boss weapon. Okay. That makes sense, actually. Sort of like the glaive. I think we could probably almost fully upgrade it too. I don't know if it would be worth upgrading though. Like, you can't parry with it, can you? Like, the mechanics of the game, I would think, would alter pretty significantly. It's the best weapon in the game? Really? Which timeline? It's so weird that I feel like we have to upgrade it. I put this game on my wish list, so I will get it when it goes on sale. It's probably, the base game's probably on sale. I would wait. I mean, at this point, TM, I would probably, given that the DLC just came out, I would wait until they sell like a complete package. Right? Like, I feel like at some point in the near future, you're going to be able to get, like, the game and the DLC for, like, 30, 40 bucks, and that's probably when I would say to get it.
You're here. That's a relief. Being trapped somewhere. It's the worst.
It's not that worth it. Does less damage even after upgrading it, but it staggers enemies faster? Okay.
It's good to be. When you came in, Alidoro has disappeared. The hotel has... He must have switched Alidoro. Well, I suppose that... You're here.
Oh, we can upgrade the salt. Okay. That was actually needed.
Whatever choice you make.
I don't think capacity-wise we're going to be able to... I don't know that it's really makes all that much sense. Imagine if you could use the bow as a handle or a blade. That would be wild. Just have a bow and then have like a blade just glued to it. Doesn't look like it belongs there whatsoever.
You're here. That's a relief. Being trapped somewhere. It's the worst.
Etiquette is the name of it. I don't know if it... I'm just going to upgrade it because why not? At least get it to the point where we need the full stones. Okay, let's see if we get some more full moonstones. But at least we got our blade upgraded to its, what, final stage? Oh, wait, let's go get our gold coin fruits. I probably should be buying up cubes as well. Because we're probably going to need them for some bosses in this DLC, I'm sure. I might have to play again on my highest playthrough off stream and see.
Mr. Stalker, it's a relief you're safe.
It's like connected but floating just a little. Yeah.
You surprised?
I feel like it would be like just off the top of the bow. Like if you're holding the bow like this, the blade would just be off at a weird angle coming off the front of it.
Stalker, please. If you...
Mountain bag. That guy. Oh, I was like, what guy moaning? But yeah, okay. I got you now. I got you, DM. By the way, guys, make sure to join the Discord so that you can post in the self-promotion so I can check out your guys' channels. Ooh, a swallot? I'll try a swallot. Yeah, definitely join, guys. Like, you'll get more subs if you join. All right, I'm hoping that the elephant is not back. That thing is ridiculous. I'm guessing all the small enemies are there, but I'm really hoping that dude is not. These guys are different than the ones in the main game. I don't know of any of them that just straight do the body slam move on you. How can every one of you guys allow people in power just to control you like that? What? What are we talking about, Pat? Alright, these guys are annoying. We're talking about the governors? Which governor specifically? Like, which state? The government has microphones in the cheese, they're listening? That is true. But to be fair, it makes it taste better, Aphid. Like, maybe you want to live in a world where the cheese doesn't have microphones in it, but I don't. The crunchy bits are the best part, right? Like, you know pepper jack? Everybody thinks that has little bits of peppers? No. Little microphones. It looks like our big elephant friend is not back. Okay, so we went that way. That got us the bow, so I need to stop using so many points. I'm down to like 5K. Yeah, I mean, that's spamming goat, right? Like, that's all that is. That's spamming goat. Okay, this part feels like it could be problematic. Activity crank. So far, I haven't seen a lot of weapons and stuff like that. Like, I was kind of hoping that we would see more. Welcome back, TM. I was kind of hoping we would see some, like, the bow's cool, but like we haven't even got to a boss yet, which, okay, whatever, but like I thought we would be getting to one pretty soon here. Feel like the butterfly is probably going to spawn below the bridge.
Clearly, we're still in Krat, but the zoo's still standing and intact. Is it possible that the Stargazer sent us back in time? Because I remember a day like this, a day when snow was falling on the zoo.
You don't need more trash weapons, you have a bow. Fair enough. Oh, okay, there we go. That helps out. Who is calling me? I don't know who you are. You can leave a message. Not getting to a boss is... Well, I'm wondering how many bosses there are, but I don't want anybody to tell me, so... I'm hoping that there would be like 3 or 4 bosses, at least 3. But I can't sit here and say for sure that that's going to be the case. I'm concerned about a 2-boss DLC. Like, a 2-boss DLC feels light. Yo, a decayed hippo and a frozen lake. Like, there's definitely 2 bosses. See, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that at all. I was really hoping for at least 3 bosses. Holy balls, that's a lot of them. Okay. No. You can go away. You can go... Yeah, you can go get stuck on a cart. Not even separate fights either. Just a double boss in one arena. That would be... I'm gonna assume you're trolling, because I don't want that to be the case. Is that littler than the one we fought before? Nope, that person is definitely not trolling. I would hope that, like, I hope I'm being trolled about not being trolled, but we'll see. I will say if that is the case, then that is a definite disappointment. But by the way, thank you for stopping in, True Blackout. Oh, God, okay. Read last chat under the bridge. Yeah, I'm gonna head over there in a second. I was just clearing out this area. Let's go. Oh, man, I gotta sneeze. Oh, it's a wicked sneeze, too. It's like one of those sneezes that just straight feels like it's burning inside your nose. Oh. Wait, what the heck is that? Yeah, I've been playing through Mortal Shell. The more I play through that, the more I am excited at the prospect of another game, particularly one that feels like more substantial and more fleshed out. Okay, Legion caliber. We got a couple quartzes to spend. Dang, man, I can imagine how quickly you would max out your P organ just because of how many quartz this adds to the game, probably. Probably adds a substantial amount of quartz. My peen organ is always maxed out. Oh God. It's Itachi's gorillas. Oh, no, 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 no. You can get away. MFer is gross. Ancient disc. Dude, these things, you know what this DLC reminds me of? Is it a gorilla? It was a gorilla. Has anybody ever played Parasite Eve? And like how all of the animals in that game get hellishly mutated? That is the vibes that I get from this DLC. Like, these all look like things that could have been in Parasite Eve. Which I really missed that game. That was a great game. Its legs do not look right. Why does it? Whatever. Like yeah, everything looks like it's out of like Parasite Eve. There's a lot of branching paths in these levels. The rainforest. Yo, kangaroos! What? I don't know why kangaroos would be in the rainforest, but they are pretty wild looking. Oh God. Baby dog. Oh, I don't know what. Oh. Red kangaroos are gross and irritating. It also reminds me of that zombie DLC. Yeah, okay. I never played the RDR1 DLC. I really wish I had now. Does Dog Show cover your health bar for you? Yes. But not on me. Like it doesn't cover it on my screen. Hey, my name is Little TJ. I'm a rapper. If possible, you should listen to my song called Beat the Odds. When I got shot 7 times all upper body and prayed to God every day, which is why I am still alive. That is a hell of a story, dude. That is interesting. How, shot 7 times in the upper body, like, how many of them were center mass? Because that's kind of what I gotta wonder, is like, how many of them literally could have hit organs versus, like, you know, if you get shot in the shoulder, like one of those is not, 4 of them were? That's pretty insane then, yeah. That's pretty insane that you did not die of organ failure. Oh my God, I hate those things. I think those might be my least favorite enemy. Like, forget the gorillas. The gorillas are not that big of a deal. Yeah, the red kangaroos are probably still worse. Yeah, if you want, people in chat can look it up. What should they Google? Because I don't think I have it set up to, like, I think only mods can link URLs. What's your rapper? What is that? Like, is your name, your screen name, just your rapper name? Little TJ shot? Okay. think we got to go up here anyways. Just try to take the quickest route. Ah! Darn it. I thought I could squeeze that one in there. It happened a few years ago, but it's still crazy to me. Yeah, dude, that is... What caliber? What caliber weapon? Because that, I mean, that does make a difference as far as... .45, you got shot 4 times center mass with a .45. That is wild. I mean, it's not as crazy as like a .38, but damn, it's still pretty. Yeah, 45. Like I was thinking, like maybe like a 9 out of 45. 45 puts some pretty, yeah, it does. Yeah, 45 puts some legitimate holes in you. I mean, to be fair, if I got shot by a 22, like I'm not, I'm not in a good spot. Like, but yeah, no, 45 put some full-on craters in you. Traveled a good distance also. Well, yeah, that would probably have to be, right? Because I think if you shot somebody with a 45 at close range, I can't imagine at close range you would be... Because the exit wound would just be massive. I think, yeah, the distance might have saved your life then, for sure. How did you get shot? Like, was it... Like, what was the... Oh, man, this guy comes back? I really didn't think this guy was going to come back. Ah, get over here! Oh, my God! This DLC is definitely a challenge, which I guess is good because it sounds like it's not going to be as long as I hoped it would be. Yeah, 45 at close range. Yeah, just how did you end up getting shot? Like, what was it somebody you knew? I would assume it would have to be for you to get shot that many times. Yeah, probably it would put some sizable holes in you for sure. You might not be. So I was getting out of my car. They saw me, I guess, from far away, and they just blasted me up. Really? Like, I would assume that you don't put that many, like, I would think you wouldn't shoot somebody that many times unless, like, you had a reason to. But I guess, like, you know, there are people who are just messed up in the head sick. Wake up in the hospital, the nurse said, "Oh, he's awake." I said, "What you mean?" She said, "He was in a coma for a few weeks." Oof. Yeah, that's not surprising though. I mean, given the circumstances, I would think they might even was it like a medically induced coma? Because I would think you would almost that much damage you might induce a coma. You made it in your bed? Yeah, it was medically induced. I mean, that's what I would think. Because you almost have to induce the coma to like give your body a chance to heal through that. How long were you in like recovery and stuff like that? Because that is a legit amount of damage that I would think would require. Oh man, I hate this thing. Almost a full year. Yeah, dude, that is absolutely intense, man. Like, hats off to you. You are lucky to be alive, my good friend. Yo, what's good, Noah? How you doing today? Yo, check out your song, dude. I think somebody said that they listened to it or they put it in their playlist. I normally don't do anything until like I'm done. What level are you? This is the DLC, Claire. So we're not in the, like, we finished chapter 9 in the base game and we are now in the DLC. You listen to it, TM? There you go, dude. TM enjoyed it. Just finished the DLC for the 4th time. Nice. This is my first time playing through the DLC because I wanted to start a fresh playthrough to beat it. Because I played the game 6 times. Hey, yo, them cheeks, though. Dude, I don't... These frickin' kangaroos, they're the suck. These red ones. Dude, I cannot time it. Oh my god, I hate those freaking kangaroos. Oh. Definitely. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a listen to. Yo, what's good, Jojo? Itachi, can you give Jojo a shout out? Actually, wait, no, you might not be able to because you probably don't know his URL. Yo, what's good, Pilot? How you doing, man? How'd your test go? I know you said you took it, but I don't know if you've gotten any results back on it yet. It does say a few cuss words in them, if you don't mind that. I mean, like, I don't play... like, if I'm listening to something, I don't mind it at all, but, like, I don't... Like, I have kids, so, like, I keep it out of their vernacular, so to speak. You don't have any tests till Saturday? Do you get the results back on them? Let me shout out Jojo here real quick. Taking 2 nights off until Thursday night since you have other stuff to do. Gotcha. You get the results. Oh, in 1 month? Oh, for sure. Yeah, I can understand. Yeah. Well, the way I am with my kids, like, I know some people, they don't really care about cursing around their kids. And, you know, teach their own. Like, I don't tell nobody how to raise their kids. Nobody should tell me how to raise. I mean, that's just common sense. But I don't want to teach my kids any words that they're not going to be able to use to just, like, exist. Oh, my God. I hate these... Yeah, no problem, Jojo. Oh, my Lord Almighty. It's like, if I get past the, those wolves, or I guess the wolves, whatever. If I get past them, I'm usually fine. Yeah, you know, they have to learn how to exist in the world, right? Like, I don't want my kids to, like, think common day language is stuff that they wouldn't be able to take into a job interview, you know? Let's see. Gotta get past the dogs to see those juicy gorilla cheeks. Dude, Aphid's over here polishing his pewter to the gorilla. Just so y'all know. And also, TJ, if you want... Hold on a second. Here's my Discord. If you want to join it too, I have a self-promotion. You can feel free to put the song there as well. You might get a few new fans out of it. So I always encourage people, hit that up, throw up your link in the self-promotion, and I'm sure you'll probably get some new followers out of it. Sounds like TM liked the song, so I assume... Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. Yeah, we are but a simple gaming stream. Hey. Alright, now we gotta deal with this stupid gorilla. I need to get through this gorilla with a decent amount of resources. Because that is what is messing me up. Like, I'm going through too much. You thought this was a hentai stream? I mean... we have to ease into it, Aphid, right? You know, like... There are content standards, and you gotta... It's kind of like the frog in the boiling pot of water, right? You start off as a gaming stream... And then one day, people just realize, wait a minute, this became a hentai stream, and they never even knew when it happened, right? Like, they just like, when did it happen? I don't know. I've been watching it for years. How did we become a hentai stream? I don't know. Were you here? I was here. Yeah. When did it become? Nobody knows, you know? That's how you do it. That's how you make the conversion, and you don't trigger any content issues. You know, Jojo, here's the thing. You may not like the sound of that, but you're not even going to know that it happened, right? It's frog in the boiling pot of water. That's the idea. You know, you start off with a tiny bit of hentai, and then you just gradually increase the level of hentai until nobody realizes that... Oh, I will say this DLC is definitely a challenge. I'm glad of that. If it's not going to be long, at least it's going to be difficult. You know, like you're watching a gaming stream. One day there's a tentacle monster and you think nothing of it. And then there's another tentacle monster, and then things happen and suddenly you're like, hey, what the hell? Well, you know, it's probably I should not have been busy detailing my master plan. That was on me. Wait, let me see if I can do this. Can I just ignore the wolves? Okay, well, not for nothing, but yo, what is up? Flaccid Gooch? that is a name and a half right there. Hold on. Yo, Flaccid Gooch, I'm having a fantastic day. Dude, that is a name for the ages, right? Oh my goodness. The gorilla. Dude, I got him easy like the first few times, and maybe I got too comfortable. I don't know, man. And then a dude rolls in stream with the name Flaccid Gooch, and suddenly you don't know what the hell happened to yourselves. Oh my goodness. Dude, I love the
emotional damage.
Dude, I was not ready for it. I was not ready. So if we Okie doke. You know the worst part is the frickin' gorilla right after the kangaroo, right? Or the kangaroo right after the gorilla. Like that is because the gorilla drains you of your resources if you don't nail it perfectly. Welcome back, Spider Parrot. I need him to do the one move. Okay, that's about as good as we could have handled him right there. That was, yeah, that was clean. Yeah, that was about as smooth as we could hope for. Now, I think what's going to happen when I get that red kangaroo is I'm going to see if I can drag him back into this area instead of trying to fight him there. Yo, so far, this has been all carcasses, pretty much. All carcass enemy that I've noticed. Yo, what's up, Joseph? Okay, I'm not gonna have a really good time dragging him out if he... There we go. You found where I live? I know where you live. Okay. That's a bit disconcerting, but we'll run with it. Where do I live, Joseph? I know where you sleep. Next room has 3 gorillas and 5 kangaroos. That sounds about right. Oh. Yeah, we needed that. We needed that. In your house? Yeah. Wasn't here at my phone for a little. Did anyone... I want to say let me see, TJ. We were talking about who listened to your song, and then I believe I told you to join the Discord so that you could post it, and I think then somebody said something, then we just somebody named Flaccid Gooch came into the stream and wished me a good day, and then I just got off on a tangent about the name Flaccid Gooch, and I think that's kind of where things I think that's where things kind of spiraled. In your house, that is scarily accurate. Miraculous enhancement ampule. Oh, okay, so it's like the blue, it's like the blue okay. Oh god, another one of these things. Joseph. Woo. That dude, the first elephant lulled you into a false sense of security. Holy crap, that thing is insane. Dude, that was like a era. It was ridiculous. Christmas. How you doing today? Oh my God, that thing is... I was not prepared for all of that. I'm not gonna lie. I was not prepared. You're the first person that's been talking back to me when they're live. Some people see my comments and don't even acknowledge them. Like, why are you streaming if you're not actually, like, trying to converse with people? Like, what is the point of streaming if you're not, like, engaging folks? I don't... Like, I would just play my game and not be live. I don't get that mentality, but there are streamers who do that, right? Like, I've showed up in their streams before, and it's just like absolute crickets. Like, why bother? Why? Like, do you think you're going to build a platform by like not talking to anybody ever? Like, what the hell is the point of a platform if you don't talk to anybody ever? I don't get it. I don't get it. Just sorry, just going off on a tangent, but it's one of my pet peeves. To get wait, hold on. Exactly, been saying the whole time. I don't get it at all either. Yeah, people do weird stuff. By the way, hey, see you over there, Antonio. Hope you're doing good today. What time is it for you? Someone said they were going to bed, and I thought, dude, TJ, I have like Itachi is in India. Blackout Gaming, which is Joseph, is from the UK. We got Raymaneth, who's from Poland. Pilot is from the Middle East. Like, there are people watching at all crazy hours. We got Tick on Twitch, who's over, I believe, in Ireland. Yeah, it's weird when you stream, because it's like, who do they decide to, or who do they serve your stream to? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really know, particularly in a vertical format. Like, I stream on TikTok and YouTube because there people can just find you scrolling through their shorts, you know? Which is a lot of the reason that I tell people when they're streaming to do that, is because it fixes a lot of discoverability issues. Oh my God, the red one is... okay, I guess we'll try dealing with the red one. We're right here anyways. I was really hoping the red one, don't forget JoJo's. Yeah, JoJo's Puerto Rico. Yep, that's absolutely true, JoJo. I'll be honest, I had forgot about that, yeah. JoJo's Puerto Rico. I'm sure there's plenty of others that are not coming to mind right this second, but like, yeah, all over the world. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Aphid, where are you from? Like, I know you're in the States, but like, where are you from? Like, roughly, what state? Which of the 50 states are you from, sir? Okay, these kangaroos can go to hell. You go to hell and you die. I thought there was another one. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna. I was not prepared for that elephant at all. I was totally thinking it was going to be like the first elephant, and then literally the whole zoo burst forth from its face. Some sort of like zoo animal chimera from hell. Don't want to alert the big bear over there quite yet if I can avoid. Wait a minute. Did I just, am I circled back around? Yeah, I am. I'm circled back around. So where the heck am I supposed to be going? I must have missed an area, right? Because we came through there, we got the gorilla, we came over here, we went through the kangaroos, we fought the big chimera elephant thing. Oh, there's the kangaroo we missed. Alright, is there... That's where... I feel like there's got... This level's got to be more linear than what I think it is, because that was just a double back to an area we'd already been to. So... begs the question, is there an area... Like, can we continue on over here and I'm just missing it? Yeah, okay, so it wasn't a dead end. I thought it was a dead end. That makes more sense. Quiet, please. The birds are resting. Please do not shout or blow whistles near the aviary. Dude, are we going to be dealing with like a bunch of birds that are going to try to be plucking our eyes out? I feel like that's got to be the case. The question is, do we know enough bird law? I need a bird law redemption. I feel like that's something I need to have at some point. Okay, wait a minute. Let me see here. Is it worth dropping down? Okay, we got one of those guys over there, and then we can get back up on the other side. And then that circles back around over there. Clearly an item over there. Now, as opposed to what happens if I keep going in this direction. feel like that's probably just an offshoot, and that seems like there's going to be some sort of hellish mini-boss. Okay, so let's do this section first. I'm not exactly sure how we get back over here once we drop down. But I'm going to guess there's a way, right? I'm going to guess when there's a will, there's a way. Okay, so I'm not gonna be on my phone, but I'm still gonna be in my room, so no rush at all. But before you play my song, which probably won't be till later, can you just say you're about to play it so I can return? Okay, I'm gonna probably wait. It'll probably, like, I probably won't do it on stream, dude, just because even though you own the rights to the song, what happens is YouTube will go in and look and be like, okay, so you don't own the rights to that. Somebody else owns the right to that. And then it creates all sorts of, like, goofy issues. So I will announce definitely on Discord when I'm about to listen to it. And then if you want to, like, stop in, I can tell you what I thought of it. Like, I'll be live tomorrow. But, like, I just don't want to trigger YouTube's BS. Like, I barely put any, What was that? Oh, God. Oh, we got hosed. For copyright, yeah, let me go follow you on Twitch in a little, for sure. Yeah. I appreciate that, too. Thank you. But, yeah, they give you all sorts of BS about copyright. It's annoying. Because they don't even check if, like, you would think that it would at least have to be claimed, but, like, it doesn't be. It's just like, oh, you don't own that. Lorenzini bolt blade? That sounds awesome. Although I bet you 10 to 1 that's going to be... Now, wait a minute. No problem. Yeah, it's super annoying. Yeah, like yesterday, just on my frickin' stream, it was like, oh, you're sharing revenue on this. The only music that I played was royalty-free music from a creator who says, play this, I will not claim it. So, like, I'm sitting there like, okay, so I'm sharing revenue, like the measly little revenue that I get off the few ads that get served on my stream, to a creator who is not claiming like anything on the content that is in the actual stream. Like, it's so stupid. Okay, I thought for sure I was gonna be fighting a mini boss or something. And then you got Twitch, and on Twitch it's like the opposite. It's literally like they don't care about anything. Like, right, you could play music everybody knows. Like, they don't care whatsoever. It's so funny how different the platforms are. Like, Twitch has zero craps to give about anything. Okay, wait a minute. Where am I? Ooh, Dredagon? I'm gonna definitely try to catch that. Pokey catch. Ultra Ball. There we go. Wait, where is this? Where did it circle me back around to? Because I've already used this Stargazer. Alright, well, whatever. We know which way we gotta go, so that's really... Royalty-free music is stupid. I'd rather make my own music before I can get them. Well, I'm not skilled enough to make my own music. Like, I don't know the first damn thing about music. So that would be like me trying to do artwork where it would literally look like somebody who is like motor impairment skills tried to draw something. Like, you know, like there's just certain skills I do not possess. Like, I can teach myself how to edit, or I can teach myself how to like manipulate images and like Photoshop or, you know, any of that stuff. But like, I can't teach myself music. Well, I probably could, but I know nothing about it, so it would be a long process. But I definitely can't teach myself art. My art would look like absolute cheeks. And we didn't get the Dredagon. Fantastic.
Alchemists? What are they doing here?
Tasmania? Like, there is some decent royalty-free music. Like, the stuff that I'm playing at the beginning, the stream beat stuff, is, like, pretty good. Like, it's a guy, and all he does is make stuff for people who, like, who would like to have music in their stream, but don't want to have to deal with a bunch of BS to do so. Okay, this is where that one guy told us to go to.
A fight, but this much blood. Someone is dying or dead.
See, I don't think there's any point in us putting more into capacity because there's no way we're going to get below slightly. We're so far into slightly heavy at this point that there's no way that we're going to get out of that and still maintain our defense. I think we're probably fortunate not to be in the completely heavy category at this point. The music is cool. It really does feel like something you would hear in like an exhibit at the zoo. Okay, we can't. That don't work. Got monkeys throwing their petrified poo at me. For the love of God. Yeah, I don't know what to think about this DLC. I really thought we would have ran it. I thought we would have ran into a boss at this point. I thought there would be at least a few bosses in this DLC. And I'm starting to think we're really, like, it's just adding an extra level to the game, which is disappointing if that's all it is. I mean, it's still going to be a good level, don't get me wrong, but, like, for $30, I would think it would be more than just one level. Like, I would think 2 or 3 levels would be what would be reasonable at that price point. I mean, it seems like it's one really big level. Because we've been in this level for a minute. But still, just... I'm hoping that we get at least, like, a second boss. That was fairly clean. Let me see if I can get a clean shot at this stupid monkey. Do it. That's what we were looking for. Because now we got one of those stupid kangaroos in here too. It is pretty insane. Alright, I need you to get over here. Okay, there we go. That worked out too. That worked out in our favor pretty good. Alright, we got a few monkeys and... How do I get them down here? Is he ever gonna come down here? Nope. Okay. Just gonna be obnoxious and continue to throw crap at me? Okay. Okay. How do I deal with this guy? I feel like there's gotta be a way to get... Okay, looks like I gotta jump down from... I gotta get up above somehow. The rock throwing, dude. The rock throwing is out of control. Absolutely out of control. This way then. There's no other way. I was about to say broken cutting grindstone? Broken piercing grindstone? Oh, is that to change the damage type of the weapon? Okay, that's actually pretty cool. That's a pretty cool upgrade. Okay, so now we can go up this way, I would guess. Because we have grindstones that add the elements, but we didn't really have a grindstone that would add the damage type that the weapon doesn't already have in it, so... That's pretty cool. Question is, should we go up here? Okay, this is the roof, so this will open... Shortcut? So coming back, be right back, gonna grab a shower. Alright, yep. Thurmanus, the key has escaped, but the operation proceeds smoothly according to plan. We never found his hidden absolute commands, but we discovered a way to bypass the Covenant. We now have the ability to force more puppets to follow the will of the Order. My experimental arch puppets will become the very foundation of the Order's great armies. With this victory, you must see my loyalty to you is absolute. So this was somebody trying to appeal to Simon Manus. Bit of a Simon Manus D-sucker, if you will. Alright, so... Oh, this feels like it's gotta be a boss arena, right? Tyrannical predator. Oh my god. Okay. So we got at least a second boss in the DLC, because this is not the final boss of the DLC. I am happy. That is a good first boss. A completely massive, carcassed out crocodile. Pretty interesting. I can understand why people are complaining about the difficulty, because you either figure these bosses out or you don't. Like this does not even have the flexibility that the Spectres had in the base game. At least, correct me if I'm wrong, if maybe you guys see a place where you could summon a Spectre. I did not see one. That 100% just seems like yep. Yeah, there's no Spectre. It's completely different from how they introduced bosses in the main game. I'm gonna have to get used to it. I need to buckle down and just focus on his moveset because that dude is legit. Like, he is just violent, and you either learn how to block everything or screw you, basically. Because there's no... Actually, wait a minute. Before we do anything... Run and use throwables. Mike, I try to beat him just out of blocking. I mean, that may not be the right move, but I've always tried to do that. But yeah, the throwables are definitely useful. But I really like to learn their move sets, particularly on the first time facing them. That may mean that I don't necessarily beat him today, but if I gotta beat him tomorrow, I beat him tomorrow. I'm gonna keep on pushing on him though. All right, so
it was more than anything. No matter what fate brings, serving her can.
Okay, I think we have 2 quartz. I don't know what we're gonna do with the 2 quartz. I don't think it'll give us a little bit more. Yeah, the throwables are definitely useful. It's like these guys are intense in the fact that they like there's no specter system or anything for them. Okay, we got 2. Add fable slots. Hold on. Special grindstone use. Perfect guard causes stiffness, breaks enemy stance when perfect guard is successful. Weapons attack when discharged, lowers natural recovery. Reduces the amount of enemies' natural HP recovery when attacking them with a weapon. Reduces the amount of... I don't think I've... That looks interesting, actually. Enhance attribute resistance 2. That's probably what I need. Legion consumption in a crisis. I think we're probably... We'll give those 2 a shot. It would be nice if we had one more. One more quartz would be ideal. We're gonna try this boss. If not, I might try, like, I might go off stream and cut back, because I'm sure there's a couple quartzes that I've missed. Yeah, I definitely want to learn this guy. Seems like we're only going to get a couple bosses in this DLC. So Even if it's only 2, if we get 2 solid levels and 2 solid bosses, that'll be good enough. Yeah, there's absolutely no, and I guess that makes sense because we're not seeing any of the pieces drop that summon the specters. We're just gonna have to learn them. The other fight, bro, good-ish. Wait, which other fight? Which other fight are you talking about, Jason? Because this is the first boss that I've noticed in the DLC, outside of, like, the mini-bosses. Which have been some really notable mini-bosses, dude. That elephant that has a little chimera, that has, like, a freaking whole zoo's worth of chimera busting out of its face. I said throwables days ago. I don't know. Andy like them. Yeah, I get about the throwables. You're right about the throwables. It's just I have a weird thing about wanting to like learn the boss and like actually like be able to counter it and all of that. Like I feel like I get more out of the fight or that it's more interesting to me. But you're absolutely right about the throwables. The mini boss was insane. The mini boss was. Oh, you just saw it, just didn't speak. Yeah, that thing, dude, when that like whole zoo of God knows what burst out of his head. Dude, my thing is throwing myself against a wall until the wall falls down, and that's what I will do on this guy. That's my method of dealing with these games, is smash my face against a wall until the wall falls down. You screeched a bit. I probably did. I regret none of it. Yeah, the camera is definitely not my friend against this thing for sure. Oh, yeah, the camera is definitely not good. What's up, Peanut Butter? I see you there, bro. I have a feeling that I'm gonna have to probably come back to this one tomorrow. But man, what a fight. What a fight. Absolutely love it. Yo, Melon, what is the good news? What is the news of the world? Your PC is the power supply, which is 301060. Well, power supply is at least not your GPU, so that's huge. That's definite good news. Definite solid news there for sure, Melon. Dude, it's gonna take me a while to learn this guy. But I will learn him. Learn him I shall. We paid for this DLC, and I want it to take its full toll on me. I'm gonna send my stream later. Would rather see Lies DB Sparking Zero or Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Maybe some Rebirth. Just because I haven't even played the remake yet. Yo, what's up, Toast? In a week or two? Nice. What's up with Toast? Toast is just Toast. Toast likes to tell you about warrior cats, Jason. If you are interested in any information about warrior cats, I think Toast might be your dude. No, it's not a dream. It's the way it be since... Yeah, Toast likes to talk about a certain book series. Okay. You're going to make a forest? What? Make a forest? I hear those take time to make. Not Nina and Jason. You took a power, dude. People are here when they're meant to be here, right? There's no, you're never late. You're just here when you're supposed to be here. Nobody's ever late. They're just here whenever they have time to be here, and that's appreciated tremendously. I don't know why the Neiman Jason makes me think of Neiman Marcus, but I don't know why. Isn't that like a store? Oh my god, okay, the tail swipe. One Piece says the name's backwards. I did it properly. Oh, okay. Where do I click to do streams on YouTube? Neiman markup? Yeah, Neiman markups? Yeah. To do streams on YouTube, you would go to your YouTube studio, and then there should be a camera button, and then it should say go live, and then you would just have to get your stream key and put that in. Dude, this tyrannical predator is gonna be a problem. Should I go get raw penne? Like, you mean like it's still hard? Like macaroni salad, like something like you'd make a necklace out of it? Like raw penne just makes me think of like uncooked noodles. That lets me know it can be done as long as that savage monstrosity doesn't have a full second phase. Like, that's the thing I love about this. I love about Souls games in general, just like the adapting and overcoming is my favorite part of the whole thing. Like throwing yourself against a wall until the wall's like, okay, I'm not going to be a wall anymore. Confused, guess I'll look it up. Remember, I was in PlayStation, now laptop. Is that the settings? Where do I... Well, that's what I was saying above about you need to go to YouTube Studio and then you would hit go live, and then there's somewhere that you would have to go. You would have to get your stream key out of Studio and then put that stream key into streaming software, or maybe if you're doing it straight from... Oh wait, you said you're on laptop now. So yeah, whatever, do you use OBS? Like, which streaming software are you using? We're gonna give it a couple more attempts and then we're gonna call it a night. Probably have to deal with this tomorrow. Didn't know I needed one. What should I use? I use Streamlabs, but you can also use OBS. Like, you need a software to basically manage your stream. Are you still streaming off of PlayStation but through a laptop? Because that's what I'm doing right now. OBS, yeah, OBS is preferable. Like, there's things that I could do if I had OBS that I can't right now with Streamlabs. But I'm also multi-streaming through Streamlabs, which is a paid service, which I probably won't switch to OBS until that service runs out for me. Streamlabs is free. It's just if you pay for Ultra. You can still use Streamlabs for free, but I would say use OBS. If I was going to be starting again doing this, I would have probably just started on OBS. Like, I don't think Streamlabs is worth wasting your time. I have my reasons for using Streamlabs when I started, but a lot of things that I want to do now, well, not a lot of things, a few things that I want to do now have been hampered by Streamlabs. Why would most people? Yeah, that's my main thing, is I wanted to keep OBS for recording, particularly because I switch a lot of settings in OBS frequently. But I don't know that Streamlabs is worth the hassle, because there's things that I would like to do that are just not working now. Yeah, what are you doing there, Mason? Community isn't what it used to be? Okay. Yeah, I know, I almost had it. You know, Mason usually... No, Mason doesn't do, usually unhinged stuff, so I don't think the spam was intentional there. I think he was accidentally sending that, like, sending those. Final boss? I am the final boss? Is that what you're trying to say? Wait, some people gone, some people weird, and they can type curse words. We can't. Who's typing curse words? I didn't see any curse words. Yeah, that's not permitted. This boss is... We're so close to him, right? Swear we're gonna get him. We are going to get him.
Oh, shit the bed.
Admins can, we can't, didn't say they did. It happened a few weeks ago. I got banned for typing. Itachi typed the word and you saw his, not mine, so they can. I don't know what even to say to that, Jason. Like I said, I'm not So wait, I don't think I ever banned your message. So if it was Itachi, like if that, I don't know, I don't know. A few weeks ago, dude, I have trouble remembering yesterday sometimes. But yeah, I don't permit anybody to like be cursing a lot. If somebody did and then you got blamed, I'm sorry. I don't remember that, but it could have very well have happened because I can't, you know, I can't remember stuff from a while ago. My dog is now turning bonkers. Some stupid things. The one, and it wasn't what it is. Yeah, like I said, if Nightbot can do some stupid stuff, I can't. The bot is a bot, and it does some dumb things. Used to start streaming today. OBS has 24-hour activation. BS. I don't know if Streamlabs doesn't have that. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I could give you an honest answer there. Girls, get back.
No.
All right, I gotta get this boss a try. You don't have a Spectre. FY, this is a mini boss. Mini bosses to me don't like. This is a boss, in my opinion, just because like you got the full level below. I guess you could say it's a mini boss, like in the same way that the Dreamer or whatever that was a mini boss. But it's the closest thing that we've had to a boss, in my opinion. But yeah, It's boss level for sure, either way, but... But I get what you're saying, because the Spectre isn't there, and the, That makes sense. That makes sense what you're saying. Did you stop? What are you doing, Lily? I mean, like, I would say, yeah, I get what you're saying. He is a mini boss, but, like, he feels closer to a boss than a mini boss just because I'm thinking of the bosses. Yeah, I'm trying to get this boss, and then as soon as I get this boss, I'm gonna finish up. Go get ready for bed. I'll be up in just a minute. I'm gonna get at least one more attempt in. Go on. What? Your new scooter's here at Grandma Scruggs's? Yep. Cool. Okay. God, we're getting so close on him. Not that time, but I mean, like, we're just getting so close in general. You know what? I'm stupid. I don't think I've been using... You know what? I just got to make a mental note to try to use some things that I'm not using. I've been so focused on using my Fable art that I'm not using my frickin' Legion arm. This whole time. I probably could have downed him with my stupid Legion arm if I would have just remembered it on that one where I just needed one hit. sometimes you, yeah. Look out for a Discord message. All right, I'll keep my eye open for it.
We made it.
All right. Okay, guys, I might have to call it for tonight. Wait, are you going to bed right now?
No.
Okay. All right. We got one more attempt in us then. Which is 5 minutes away, but that gives us at least one more attempt. We've gotten so close, like, I don't want to. I get what you're saying, Mike, and you're not wrong about sometimes you just need to step away. Ooh, an unknown? Oh, crud. Pokey Catch Ultra Ball. I don't know if that's going to catch an unknown or not, but we'll give it a shot. Are you trying to not use grindstones as well? Yeah, I basically... I probably what I should be doing though is using my I'm talking
The
about.
size of that thing! Is that how big they normally get? Anyway, that was a huge takedown, buddy. Might I say, you're pretty good
Thank
at
you,
this.
sir. Thank you. I appreciate that. Whew. That was intense. Right by the tail. Yeah. Is there... Oh, now we enter the puppet phase.
Halt. My eternal Machiana. You cannot enter without her permission. My master will kill you.
Interesting. All right, so I think we start the next phase of the DLC tomorrow. Absolutely loving this DLC. Dude, this DLC does feel like it's doing the game justice. All right, we're gonna go ahead and raid out. Would you quit, dog? All right, let me see who we're gonna raid out to on Twitch. Let's see. Ooh, Amatsu. Well, we raided Amatsu yesterday. Let me see, who can we raid today? We'll raid Sin. Sin's a good friend of the show. He's playing some Ratchet and Clank. All right, guys, appreciate you all. We will be back tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Then we will be off Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, then back on Sunday. Appreciate y'all. We will catch y'all next time. And